A double Celtic exit on the cards and a Rangers mysterious bid for Lennon Miller. All the talk about today on the 4th of July. Will it be fireworks and lighting up the sky as Lennon Miller did so far in his Motherwell career, or will it just be a bit dull? So let's actually talk about Rangers' mystery bid for Lennon Miller. It wasn't this summer, alright? Let's go back to last summer. And apparently, right, this is now according to the Daily Record, Rangers had a verbal offer of 1 million for Lennon Miller rejected a year ago, but have not inquired again since for the 18-year-old Motherwell midfielder, recently capped by Scotland. So, now, I can't actually recall too many links between Rangers and Lennon Miller last summer. I'm sure if there was, I would have probably made a fid on it, or at least discussed it in some former recap video if it was clumped in with a bunch of others. But yeah, Lennon Miller a year ago was 17. Rangers floated the offer of 1 million, and it appears that Motherwell have rejected it. Now, I don't know how much truth's in this, but obviously, we haven't really talked about Lennon Miller for a number of weeks. And obviously, now it looks like he's going to be going closer to 10 million, which is obviously pricing pretty much everyone out here. So, 1 million. Do I blame Motherwell for rejecting it? No, of course, they're fucking absolutely right to reject it because, I mean, now you're potentially getting 10, but I think the more this window goes on, it's now the 4th of July, i.e., the hint to the words of fireworks, America. I just don't think Lennon Miller's going to be going anywhere. Now, here, something could change. A bid could come in. Hell, he could start the season fantastic, and then that forces the hand of some teams, and they're like, well, you know what? Let's just bring him in. But I'm a betting man. I'd say about 75% certain. Can you really get 75% certain? I think there's a 75% chance that he stays. I don't think he'll be leaving. I think he'll be leaving Motherwell for hee haw at the end of the season. Maybe they'll be thinking back at this 1 million that Rangers offered last summer and be like, maybe we should have accepted that. But here, I wish he'd go to Rangers, but it's never going to happen realistically. But let's talk about Naroki. As he completes a medical ahead of a transfer exit. Where's he going, I hear you ask? Hanover. Polish defender who moved from Legia Warsaw 2 years ago struggled to make an impact at Celtic. He just managed 18 appearances, 1 goal. Don't many people bothered by the fact he just got 1 goal, but the move is described as a done deal. He will be joining the Bundesliga 2 side, Hanover 96. Now, it looks like it will be a loan with an option to buy, so no one really knows if it's going to go through. But just like we've seen with Rabbi Matondo going to Hanover in January, it doesn't mean shit. He signed on loan with an option to buy, and they didn't take him up on it because Rabbi Matondo's shite. But I'm seeing a lot of feedback here and a lot of comments suggesting that why is Naroki going when he's better than Scales? Brendan Rodgers just mustn't like Naroki and Lagerbielka because no matter what, folks, you know, we're seeing them never start over Scales, and I guess there is another two centre backs in Trusty and Carter Vickers, but I don't know what the actual fee is for Naroki, but yeah, it's a weird one, man. Maybe there'll be a reason as to why he never really got a proper chance, but I think it's I say a reason. Rogers did come out like last season and say he just hasn't seen enough from them in training, i.e., Naroki and Lagerbielka. So maybe it's just as simple as effort and applying themselves in training. Nicholas Kudno will miss Celtic's friendly with Queen's Park after agreeing a lucrative long-term deal with Como, who are now ironing out the final details. They will make a profit of around 14 million from the sale of Kuhn, who they bought for 3 million from Rapid Vienna 18 months ago. So Fabrizio Romano says a wee bit more about it. More on Nicholas Kuhn and Como. Exclusive story. Medical tests have been booked at the beginning of next week. Como will pay 19 million euros to Celtic, and Ajax will receive a small fee as he played for their academy. Como have been able to beat RB Leipzig to the signing. I thought that Leipzig would have beat Como to the signing, but here Como are doing some serious business. They've been doing serious business for a while now. Last couple of windows, big Cesc Fabregas. So Nicholas Kuhn, yeah, like we've touched on, 18 months at Celtic, a fantastic 6 months, a very flat, mediocre 12 months. So it's a lot of money. It's a good deal. I think they could have got a wee bit more, but again, it's still a massive amount of profit on a 3 million deal that you brought in 18 months ago. And yeah, I don't think there's going to be not too much complaining about it. Don't really know what the Ajax fee is though. That could be a lot, but Fabrizio Romano saying a small fee, probably about what, a million, if that, probably half a million. Don't see them getting much more than that. But that is where we're going to leave it, guys. Obviously, later on the day, Hearts are in friendly action, Celtic are in friendly action. I'll probably discuss that in some detail. And of course, it's Friday, the weekend, man. Saturday, Sunday, Rangers kick off against Club Brugge in a friendly. Football's coming back, baby. I'm ready to talk about it all over again. Will it be pain and misery or will it be joy and sunshine? We'll have to wait and see.